still been a while since I caught what at least I would consider a big fish or a bigger fish. So that's going to be the goal today, to catch ourselves a fairly big fish, whatever that means. So we're going to be going with my medium power Mojo bass and our lure of the day, the trusty little Nikko Hellgrammite on a 1/8 ounce jig head. This lure has never let me down, always produces results. So we're going to fish this thing and hope we can get into a big largemouth or a big peacock. So let's give it a shot. Alright, here's a little bit of a better look at our lure of choice for the day. It's a super durable soft plastic, which I love. I've fished the same exact one now for several fishing trips, caught several fish on it. Thankfully I haven't lost out any snags, but it is still in perfect shape. I've never seen a soft plastic as durable as the Nikko bait products. So we're gonna fish this thing as slow as we can while keeping it up off these weeds over here. Couple little jigs here and there. Let's get ourselves a big fish. Fish on. Third cast. Let's get him on in here. Oh, he just dropped off. I don't know why this keeps happening. Like, I get these guys hooked. They're hooked fairly well, at least I think well enough. And then they drop off. Fish on. Hit it on the drop. Haven't even seen it yet. Oh, he's down in the weeds. No. There we go. What? Oh, are you kidding me? A bluegill? I've never caught a bluegill on a Nikko Hellgrammite. So this is, it might be my PB bluegill because this thing is huge. I didn't think I would ever get a bluegill on a Nikko Hellgrammite, but somehow I did. This thing is a fatty. So let's get this guy back. All right, so that was definitely a first. Never thought I would get a bluegill on a large lure like this, but that guy engulfed it. So if we're going for big fish, I think that counts, because that was most likely my PB bluegill. All right, so we basically started straight ahead from us, and it's been a very slow day. I got both my hits over in that cove straight ahead, and then nothing since then. So this lake has not produced well recently. It's really a great largemouth and peacock lake. Filmed a lot of my videos here, but the last several weeks, the action has been very slow and the size of the fish has been very small. So I don't know what happened to all the big ones. Oh, there's one, just as I was saying that. Largemouth. All right, of course, just as I was saying that the action was slow, we get our third hit of the day, second fish on the bank, little largemouth. So I'm happy to get one fish on here, but not what we're going after. I want the big ones today. So this is kind of where that age-old question comes in of when do you switch lures? The Hellgrammite has not produced too well today and recently, but it's an amazing lure. Historically, it's worked really well for me, especially on this lake. It's had a little bit of success today. Now, do I switch to something hoping that I get more success when maybe I'll actually get less success? I don't know. Like, I don't think there's really a right answer. And I just have a lot of confidence in this little Nikko Hellgrammite, so I'm gonna stick with it, try to pick up one or two more fish here. right, we're running out of lake because that is the end right there. And unfortunately, it's been extremely slow. So I'm gonna try to get one more here, but it doesn't look likely. So that is going to do it. Disappointing day overall. Only 2 fish, I think. I lost one more largemouth in the beginning. I think I got to set the hooks better. I think that's why I lose a lot of fish. When the tension is there, they stay on the hook, but once that tension gets a little bit looser, that's when they pop off. So I think that's my fault. I got to set the hook a little bit stronger. But one of those bluegills was a really, really nice one. Who would have thought a bluegill could fit this giant thing in his mouth? He had to be big to do it, and that bluegill was big. Love the Hellgrammite lure. I think a little bit to a fault now. Like, I probably maybe should have switched to something else to try to see if that would have worked, but I stuck with the Hellgrammite because it produces really nice tail action. So I don't know when to switch lures. I just don't like retying stuff, so kind of whatever is tied on, I like to stay with it. Did produce 3 hits today, so if it produced 0, I probably would have switched, but I don't know. When do you guys switch if it's not working? Do you switch right away? Do you give it a long time? Do you never switch like me? When is a good time to switch lures if what you have isn't producing? But anyway, hope you guys liked it. I'll see you next time.